Hey, family. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm a few minutes behind the time. Welcome, welcome, my people, one and all. People, Jamaica always a keep, Jamaica always a keep. There is not a day, not a second, not an hour that Jamaica not keep. Always on the ball. Jamaica is one gigantic content for all of us in social media world. Jamaica always a keep. We have, look here, we have the Patakat Dalrymple, the convicted felon and potato thief, back in session, back with within the JLP fold. See her there? The Patakat, the convicted felon, she back in the JLP fold. Mr. Wrong, the wrong man, the one who beat up him woman at the time, the one who beat up him common law, which is now his legal wife, Dirty George right, George Wrong, the domestic abuser. When they kick out at the JLP party, guess what? He's back in the fold. Jamaica, I keep me say, there is never a dull moment, never a dull day on the island of Jamaica, on we look a piece of the rock. Never a dull day. Them thief, them crooked, them go behind the door, them do all sort of things. Me say nothing and nobody is safe from crookedness and corruption in Jamaica. Them lamb blast, them backstab, them thief, you seeing both money, and go on like say the money just went up in smoke. The money what he had in SSL is like it went up in smoke. And old conjure hopeless Colmes got send out all of him, send out people them to come after you seeing. All of the man money were invest in a SSL. And all of the money what other investors had in SSL gone. Me wonder say, how come they can't find Usain Bolt money and all the other people's money when SSL was going belly up? When SSL was going belly up and conjure cronies peep him and tell him say, SSL going belly up. Him going and he scrape out all of the money them what him having a SSL. Me I wonder say after him going and go scrape out for him money, his money was already invested in SSL, and you want to tell me say all of the money what Conjure invest in a SSL was all profitable and he didn't lose no money? So he was able to take out all of him invested money. I wonder say if some of that money there when take out, if some of you saying money and some of the other investors' money then come out with for him. I wonder. And you saying sit down and wait for 2 long years. 2 long years, before him say anything about his money. 2 long years. And then now when the man start talk about him money, him missing money, them send out them dirty dunce minion to go attack the man. Send out them dirty minions to go attack the man. Like this mattress back one she. The mattress back. The bicycle pedal what missing the chain off of the spokes. What need penicillin. she a come out, come ask about if him did consult, if government did consult him or him consult government and get direction for the money what him invest in a SSL and he eventually lost. Look here, girl. See ya, me not want to take on this a drunker today. Me not want hot up my chest. Me don't want hot up my chest because she is a nobody. She's a useless piece of wet banana trash. And that's where she crawl out from under. Under wet banana trash, she crawl out from under for come attack you saying about his money what then thief. Come attack the man, you know. Both for him own money what then thief. Look here. And now everybody asking about this and government a backpedal now. And they throw all kind of foolish argument and all kind of foolish cast, all kind of foolish aspersions about this man's money. Them a talk about say his money never made it into SSL to be invested. So where the money to go? Where did the money go? Like his attorney say, the money never come to SSL office in a scandal bag and put on counter and say, I'm gonna put this in there for me and walk away left it. No. His money was transferred from his company, Wellgen, into SSL by bank transfer. Bank transfer was how his money went into SSL. And them attack foolishness and nonsense, trying to take the heat off of them because they know say them get catched. And people asking questions. Here again, make you listen to Dionne Jackson Miller, her take on a part of her take.
You're saying Bolt case with everything that's been going on. So Bolt finally spoke out on the SSL issue. He got attacked on social media. He pushed back. And in the meantime, the prosecution says it is ready to proceed with the matter. So a whole heap to talk about here. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Dionne Jackson Miller. Time for tea. So first and foremost, big up to the team at The Fix who scored a big interview with Bolt. He talked for the first time in detail about how he feels about the facts of them thieving money over at SSL. Big scoop. So again, big up on yourself. So it was kind of rough to listen to Bolt talk about this, nah lie. I mean, the man is obviously frustrated. Millions of US dollars are money gone and he doesn't know what is going on with it. And he said he has not got back his money, contrary to the rumors on social media. Let me start though with the news reported by the Gleaner that Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn says they are ready to try the case against SSL investment advisor Jean Panton. And she said the case is at criminal case management, but Panton has changed lawyers. So she says this case against Panton involving Bolt's money is ready to go ahead, but that doesn't have anything to do with whether her office gets the additional documents and material they said they need from the investigators to make a decision whether anyone else will be charged. And I spoke about this and what she said about the pace of the investigation in my video asking where is Bolt's money, so you can check that out. I admit to being a little bit confused at this point, right? This kind of case, complex fraud case, we keep hearing how complex it is, can take years to investigate and months if and when it goes to trial. You're going to need expert witnesses who have gone through the documents and come to whatever conclusions they can come to, and who would spend days in the witness box, being questioned, being examined, and especially being cross-examined. So I'm just surprised at what sounds like a suggestion like this one case involving Jean Panton could go ahead before we know if anybody else is going to be charged. Because I just don't see any way in which you would want to go through all of this twice, plus not to mention the logistics of getting the various witnesses and so on together again to testify about the same fraud more than once. So what I would expect is that everybody in the fraud case is going to go to trial at the same time, assuming there are going to be other people charged. I know that's a big assumption. Now, the DPP did say she expects to get the additional documentation from the investigators by the end of February. So if anyone else is going to be charged, it's obviously not going to be too late to have the trials go on together, to have everybody tried at the same time. I'm just surprised though at the suggestion that the one case involving Panton is going ahead, and if it's in criminal case management, that means it is going ahead. So I'll wait to see what's going to happen. But as I said, not quite understanding what I'm hearing here. By the way, both Bolt and his lawyer, Linton Gordon, have said they're not happy with the pace of the investigation. Bolt said on the fix, all this money missing and a one person know about it. One person can't move around and nobody else know about it in a big institution where it's supposed to be regulated. He said, you tell me, say you run an institution and you don't notice nothing go on, you don't get audit, nothing happen, because clearly this has gone for years. Then his lawyer, Mr. Gordon, right, did an interview with me, and Mr. Gordon said this. He said the only person charged so far is that low-level employee. We have not heard that anyone else has been charged. We find it difficult to believe that she alone can be held responsible for removal of the funds. And I think a lot of people agree with them, by the way, including me. How could one person, one dege person, according to the allegations, go rogue for over a decade, thief so much money from so much people, and nobody else knows anything about it? And it's not a Ponzi scheme in a regulated entity where you're supposed to be having regular audits. Anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still haven't heard the ruling from the DPP. She said she's expecting to get the additional information she needs from the investigators by the end of February. So we'll see what happens after that.
People, let me get back to part of the video where she talked about our favorite bulldog in the lipstick, Madam DPP. The crook, what them change, the rest of the crook, them, you know, what them change constitution to bring her old crusty, rusty, musty behind back in her office. They keep cover up for them wrongdoings and them wickedness and evilness. Mrs. How she call it? Madam, not enough evidence. Not enough evidence. Yes, man. She talked about she ready to go to court and prosecute. How you go carry case go court and ready to prosecute when you have information? How that go? How is that going to go, ma'am? You, first of all, should not even be in office. And you and your crooked crony, them in the JLP administration, HELL and the PEE administration, run go around behind everybody back and rewrite constitution to bring your crooked teeth in behind back in office. Ram it down with throat. Don't even tell we say this a go on. And you sit on up all the while collecting a salary while them paying your supposed substitute, paying her salary too. You are come talk about you're ready for prosecution. You're ready for go. Why don't you just come out, come tell everybody who thief Usain Bolt money and all of the other SSL investors, especially the elderly people them who walk out them soul case for them entire life, 30, 40 years from people job, when people work and send them money back to Jamaica, listening to Una now and about come to Jamaica and invest. Then come and they input their money in investment in Jamaica, in the country, in the birthland, in the homeland, trying to build up the economy while building up their future. On a thief out the people their money and then come talk about one person over how many years thief so much money? No star. Don't believe that at all, at all, at all. A lie on a tell. Absolute lie. Bunch of lying cancros. Welcome, my lovely viewers and listeners and subscribers. Please, if you have not done so as yet, please tap that like button. Please share the live. And by all means, if you have not already also, please hit the subscribe button. Go to your notification bell and hit all so that every time I push out my head out here like a gala walks out a wall, you will get notified and you can come and join me in my play yard. Okay, my lovelies. Welcome, welcome, one and all. RJ, blessings to you, darling. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. Miss Dorrit Elliott, good evening, sister. Thank you for being here. Anthony R. Hi, darling. How are you? Thank you for coming and joining me here today. Hello, Miss Gloria Morris. Good evening to you, my love. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Millicent Jones. Good evening, my love. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Kate M. I'm glad you're here, darling. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Audine Henry. Good evening, love. And top of the day to you too as well, my darling. Thank you for being here with me. Colin, what's up, bro? Blessings to you, darling. Real black woman. Good evening, my dear real black woman. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you very much. Hey, Deb, Empress Deb, blessings to you, darling. Thank you for joining me and being here on this afternoon. I hope you're not snowed under in your state, like how some of our neighbors to the north, they're up in Canada are covered on the snow. I feel for them. I'm sending you guys warm sunshine from the Sunshine State because it's kind of warm today here. Patel Cruikshank, good afternoon, darling. Welcome and thank you for being here. Arlene Foster, Wagwan, where you been? You've been kind of MIA, my dear, missing in action. You all right? Hope everything is good, darling. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Good evening, my darling Christine Gilbert. Thank you for being here, my love. I appreciate you so much. Ah, my admin diaspora. Hello, hello, hello there, sir. I thank you for being here. I appreciate you so very much. You say totally agree? How can they now say that he did not deposit any money and Pantan cannot be the only person who handled the man's money? Oh, darn three card trickster, a three card Monty, sticky finger Monty, they are, my dear. They cannot say that Usain did not or his company did not deposit any money into SSL because there are records of bank transfers. His attorney, and even if his attorney didn't say it, anybody with any brain cells in their head and is not walking around with a bunch of oatmeal in their head, in their cranium, in their skull as brain would know that kind of money don't just come, somebody don't just walk into a financial institution and put down the money, come with it in a scandal bag, in a brown paper bag, in a crocus bag, and hand it over to somebody and say, here, I want to invest. Say, no, there are processes and procedures, and all these transactions are done electronically from one financial institution to the other. We're not stupid. We are not stupid. They're only doing that to try to change the narrative because now that Usain is asking about his money, that he has remained quiet for 2 whole years, they're trying to deflect. They are absolutely trying to deflect. And it now work. It now work. For real, for real. It's not going to work. Because we are not stupid. Our eyes are wide open. Our antennas are up, our ears are perked, and we have lots and lots of questions. Not only about Usain Bolt money, but all of the other investors that lost their money, the 200 plus other investors that have lost their money in SSL. When Kanju, who also was an investor, not only with his own personal private money, but money from all these other agencies in Jamaica, for him money though scrape out completely and him didn't lose a penny, not a copper penny. So may I want to say again, some of you saying Bolt money and the other investors' money crawl out and scrape out when him a scrape out for him because I don't care what nobody say. There is no way under God's green earth that man has been investing in that company, investing his money in that company. And for the amount of years he's been in the company and with the company and invested, he did not lose a nickel. Conjure, miss say, we are an idiot. Investments, you're taking a chance. Your stock go up, whatever stock you buy in whatever company, stock go up, stock go down, depending on what is going on with the company or the economy. You want to tell me, say, all of your money when you invest in a SSL You get it all back and then some? No, sir. No, sir. We ain't born back a cow. We ain't born on the market clock. Although some of us might have, but that don't mean we're stupid. And we ain't born at night, like last night. Some people might have been born at night, but that don't make them dark and that don't make them stupid. So get your information and facts straight and come clean and talk up the things and tell the truth. For once in your life, tell the truth. Make all the people who are responsible for the loss of all these people's money that was invested in the company. Talk the truth, make them tell, come, everybody come out, come tell the truth and face the consequences. Face the consequences because yeah, this not right. On our bark and scream and make noise. Oh, come home and invest in Jamaica and invest in your homeland. Yeah, but uh who wants to come home from being in Mercer, Canada, England, or whatever other foreign country we's at, working in the ice, snow, hell hot heat, and earn your money and carry hard earned money, put up with all kinds of misfortune and wickedness and just disgusting behavior from some of these employers. We put up with it because we know we aim in view. We working, talk all you want, but me still at work, you still have to pay me. And them saving the money and they must bring it home and invest it in a Jamaica. If you want to do this to our national hero, our icon that represented Jamaica like a shining star on the world stage in athletics. If you want to do that to him, what would you do to me, like a bottom leaf tobacco? What would you do to the next little man will come here America and come work in a ice and snow and cold and keep him like a job and keep him like a self and work enough to get him years in so he can get him like a pension and retire because him coming back to Jamaica, him tired of the cold, him tired of the snow, him a come back to Jamaica and him going put him money, investing money in a Jamaica. Him going build him like a house on the land where him buy before him left and him going do all of these things and then him come and bring him money home and whether him be invested in an investment company or put it in a bank, the money disappear and there is nobody to say what happened to them money and no investigation for go on to say what happened to people money. No star. Nope, 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 nope. I would not. God no. Me love my country. Me love my country. Me love my country. But me nah can no money come down to come invest in a nothing. Me not doing it because if Ono can do that, me say to our national hero and an icon that represented our country so well in sports. If one couldn't do that to him, who is as public can be, what would one do to me, my little pittance when me get from my retirement after working in the company for 20, 30 years? What would one do with family money? When me don't have no big old gigantic platform to come out and talk. The man sit on pan it and sit on pan it and sit on pan it and press it out for 2 years, hoping and waiting for him to do something about refund, get it, finding him rotted money and get back to him. And nothing. And now that him start ask question, why it take so long? Uno want malign the man name and his character. Look here. When don't make me telling about it underneath, you see, because it won't be pretty. It won't be nice. I tell you what. Welcome to my other wonderful, wonderful listeners, subscribers. Hello, Monica Wills. Good evening, my love. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so very much. Marcia Thomas, you just a come. You come just in time, darling. You come just in time. Hope I didn't miss anybody. I have not missed anybody yet. Roping. Share the live, share the live. Tell a friend, tell a relative, tell somebody, tell anybody, tell everybody about me. Tell them say Debbie Jervis TV is on YouTube. I'm over here try to light one like a fire, you know. Because I strike the matches and I may try to catch the dry leaf then for blaze up the fire. It has smoke a little bit right now, but the fire soon blaze up. Right? Yes, my dear, me telling you say Jamaica a keep. Jamaica a keep. Every single day, not a day goes by that things not go on and not going on. Things going on and they're not going on well for the people on the island. Because every day you turn around, conjure a juke out we eye, him crooked teeth and cronies. When him juke out for we eye, them pick you up, shove it back in the eye socket and juke it out again. Every single day. They say the people that can't make no money. People them have job to next string and they not make no money. Remember when before Elijah fly off with him for him sticky finger for him taking cooking book self. Him can talk about how them a raise minimum wage and it's such a big deal. It went from $9,000 to $13,000 a week. What I can do? What that can do? Me say government workers and civilian workers.
What we supposed to get my pay is $26,000. So I want to know if this is a livable wages. That is what the Minister of Finance is saying to us. We are not going to be worse off, but this is worse. We are not getting what we're supposed to get. And this is what I want to know, if this is what we call a livable wages. $26,000 is my take home. After I'm waiting for 1 year for this compensation money, I'm going home with $26,000. And I would like to know where the money is. And I want my money. I want my money. And my pay is $26,000. So I want to know if this is a livable wages. That is what the Minister of Finance is saying to us. We are not going to be worse off, but this is worse. We are not getting what we're supposed to get. And this is what I want to know, if this is what we call a livable wages. $26,000 was my take home.
Livable wage. Livable wage. Listen, $13,000 a week in a people. $13,000 a week is no money. Them love to talk about Jamaican dollars versus American dollars. $13,000 a week back then, because this is from 2023. $13,000 is no money. It worked out to be less than 100. It worked out to be $83.23. Me telling you that. $83 and change a week. I must tell you, $83 is what I pay per month for my electric bill. When me run light whole day, or me run AC whole day, or me turn on heat when it cold. $83 per month. You know hear me? Per month. What the hell can $83 a week do? That can't do nothing. How this administration expect regular Jamaican to live on that while them enjoying and give themselves a 300% raise. 300% raise, you know? And them expect people to live off of $13,000 a week. People have rent, them have mortgage, they have JPS bill, light bill. What is me, from what me understand, when you look on JPS bill, when it come to next string, if you don't have strong constitution, it lick you down a ground. Them have to pay water rate. What some people don't have no water, running water come in the yard, you know. But them a pay water rate. And then when them then need water, them have to go buy water from dirty water truck. Dirty water truck. And them expect them to live off of $13,000 a year. 30, it might as well be $13,000 a year. $13,000 a week. That can't even buy a bag of grocery. It cannot even buy a bag of grocery. When you hear how tomato price reach, chicken. We won't even talk about beef, goat meat, mutton, none of that. The cheapest form of meat protein, beef. Chicken. You can buy a whole chicken and potato or yam or green banana to go make with your chicken when you brown stew your chicken. And then they have plastic rice out there shoved down the people them throat. What for that the price skyrocket? Everything has gone up in price in Jamaica, and them still expect people to live off of $13,000 a week. Which part? Which part? No, sir, can't happen. Cannot happen at all. No, we have to fight. We have to fight this government, and we should not have to do that. They are our employees. We employ them. Remember, say we vote for them and put them in our office. We have the power in our hands and in our voices. We have to fight for the country. We can't let them get away with all of this nonsense. It not happen. It's not supposed to happen like this. We not supposed to afraid for government and politicians. Them supposed to afraid for we because of we feel we vote, put them in our office. Feel we vote, put them in our office. No, sir. Can't go on, so. It have to stop. It have to change. Me say we have to fight for the country. People, we have to come together as a unit. And since it looked like say we the Jamaican people and the voters are the opposition, because we can't hear from Marky G, we can't hear from him. I don't know why in the hell this man is stockpiling all of these issues that is not for the good of the country. What Conjure doing all of the crookedness and corruption, what Conjure go on in our office. Him have them right as like rock stone pile up on foot and now fling the rock stone. No, sir. Come on now, Mr. Golden. You can do better. And you know better. Start fling the rock stone them, star. You need to fling a couple of them good enough and clap him in the head side till he stagger. You can't make this go on, man. And I know there are things that you're doing out there and fighting and arguing for, but you have to keep up the pressure. You have to keep up the pressure. You have to let it come out, man. Don't be putting stuff on your website and all of that stuff and things for people to read. Come out, have press conference, have protests out a door, and make people hear what you're talking about and your opposition to all of this wickedness and crookedness with that damn green lizard going on with. You have to do it. Come on, man. You can't make this man continue with with all of the crookedness him go on with. Can't make him continue with it. No, sir. It have to stop. It have to stop. Now tell you, me say, Jamaica a Kip Jamaica a Kip every single day. See one of the latest things, yeah? See one of the latest things, yeah? The JUTC driver them strike. And I hope and pray, them don't just walk out for one day. Them need to stay out there till it hurt. Till it hurt. Them have to squeeze them. Them have to make them feel it. They have to make them feel it. Not just one day. And this strike, this strike here that the JUTC drivers are on today is because them fighting for two co-workers. They are fighting for two co-workers because two co-workers, two JUTC drivers were slated to be dismissed, terminated without the following the protocols and investigation and whatnot. Them just say no, uno have to go. And the union said no. Uno never follow the protocol, uno never follow the procedure. We have protocols and procedures set in place for all of these things. And uno just want to get up and fire the people and say no. Let me read the Loop News article. This was posted today on Loop News. It says some commuters were left stranded this morning, Tuesday morning, as drivers of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company withdrew their services. Drivers at the JUTC's Rockport, Portmore, and Spanish Town Depot are involved in the industrial action, according to a statement from the state representative of the University of Allied Workers Union, withdrew their services effective at 4 o'clock this morning. So them decided them now got to work from 4 o'clock this morning because that would be when they would start getting themselves together to go on their road to go start drive. The action is in response to an incident involving two employees from the Union of Clerical and Supervisory Employees Bargaining Group, which is currently under investigation. The company's management stated that preliminary steps to address the matter include the temporary reassignment of the involved employees while maintaining their employment benefit. The union fighting for them to be reassigned to another section, another department, so they can keep their job and their benefits. But these rotted people don't want to do that. They want to just fire them outright. And the union said, no, star, and so it go, and them rally up the group, and everybody say, all right. Because if them do that to that person, them two over there, so they couldn't do it to me too. So solidarity. Let's stand in solidarity for the co-workers. Thus, these measures were communicated to all relevant parties with assurances that appropriate action will be taken upon the conclusion of the investigation. While we acknowledge the concerns raised, we believe the industrial action is unnecessary, as the matter is being handled with due process. This is what the company say. If one was following the due process, there would be no need for them, the rest of their co-workers, to strike on their behalf. It says it further explained that the demands for immediate termination of employees without a full investigation is not a course of action the company can take. So why would you not agree to reassign these employees to another area while the investigation is going on? If it has anything to do with the particular area that they're working in, move them out there, sir. Conduct your investigation. Let them keep them job. When I talk foolishness about government, I talk about unemployment is at its all-time low. Unemployment is at its all-time low. Lie. And why would you, even if unemployment is at all-time low, why would you condone or acknowledge that you want to get rid of people? to join the unemployment line when there's no unemployment for them to collect? Why would you want to add to the unemployment? Why would you want to add to the unemployment? See, boy, I'm tell you, the damn wicked people them to next string, boy. No, sir. Strike the hell, yes. Strike. Strike. And make them feel it. Make them feel it. Cause yeah, this not right. It not right at all. No, sir. Me agree with the drivers. Yes, we must stand up for each other. We must. And we need so much more of this desperately in Jamaica. People, you have to understand, unity is strength. And don't just strike like myself for one day. Make them feel it. Make them feel it. Yes, a lot of commuters will be put out, but if you too also think about it, they are striking on your behalf because the same way them do these two employees at JUTC, then could you as a worker go into your work, especially if you work a hotel or call center or wherever, then can do the same thing to you without due process. Strike the hell out of it. Strike and make them feel it. Me say make them feel it. This is no one day, wonder year. Don't do the one day, wonder thing, sir. No, sir. I may telling you again, me say Jamaica a keep. It a keep, it a keep, it a keep. It can't stop keep. With Conjure and his crooked cronies in government, Jamaica will always be keeping. We will always have something to talk about how poor people, especially, are getting nothing. Miss say, we're roads. We're roads. Lord Jesus. We're roads are in deplorable condition. And the blasted puss-eyed thief and crooked criminal crime line minister. Now do nothing about it. All them do I blame. Blame everybody else. Everybody else except himself. Sir, the buck stops with you, and you is the one responsible. You're supposed to delegate responsibilities for others to follow your instructions, and you not do it because you're busy taking away people job and standing in position and just a talk. You not do nothing. We need to fix your business. We need to fix your business because this can't go on. Me say it cannot go on. No star. The man nah do nothing for the country. The place just falling apart around our ears. And the man I blame everybody else but himself. Everybody else. Let me see if I find it. Hey, they're showing us some of the bad road them. Some of the bad road them. And the bad road them are going, Conjure not paying no attention to that. Because him no business. Him doing business at all, at all, at all. Him busy blaming the opposition party. Say when they was in power. Sir, we don't want to hear when who was. We want to hear now. You have been in the office now for 9 years and you don't do nothing about the road them. The local road them. All you busy I do. I give where we land to Chinese and they tell them to build road and them a charge we out the wazoo for build road. We can road or we can never finish pay for. And by the time rain drizzle, construction up.
This is the road
Look here.
leading from Balaclava to Upperton.
Look,
This is the
people.
road.
Look
So
at the
this is what we have to
craters.
drive on.
Craters in the
I don't know if the
road.
can pass this little spot,
Can you imagine
but it's gonna
if
be
you
very,
slip and
very,
slide
very, very hectic,
and drop in
it
at
is
that,
not
you're
safe.
gone.
This is the road.
Look at the craters. Look at the craters. See more
Make
here?
us stay bad.
Look,
My
look at
God
this.
Almighty, from me born on the Jamaica, no blood clot road, no road.
Please excuse the French. Please excuse the French that will be coming in this upcoming video. But I saw we chat, yeah. I saw we chat and I saw we talk when we upset and aggravated.
Make us stay bad.
My God Almighty, from me born on the Jamaica, no blood clot road, no road, no good. Are the worst me ever see Jamaica. Me not talk about that just one road. Every moment bumbo blood clot road in a Jamaica. Oh yeah. And then big pussy examiner them now. I can stop motorists a road. One dig off people plate. I talk about car no road if it bumbo clot road. And the road no road if it no bumbo clot car. Could it? Jesus Christ.
Me say Jamaica a kip. Jamaica always a kip. Every single day. And this old ugly broad nose, 2-car garage nose man. I come talk foolishness and I blame everybody, you know, everybody and every other entity but himself. Sir, me say, you have been in office now for 9 years. 9 years. What have you done? What have you done? You come the other day with your mouth full of lie about you have an the roads are in emergency way and your emergency fund. Emergency fund. To put up, to fix road. And all the emergency fund is going to do is patch road. They're not fix no road, them are going to patch. Them not going to build new road, them are patch.
And over again.
What?
It's not the Jamaica Labour Party government that create bad road in Jamaica.
Oh no, listen to that one, you know. Listen to this, good, you know. This is from 23 or 24. Listen to this one, good here, so. Call him a blame again. No responsibility on his part, but a PNP fault.
And over again. It's not the Jamaica Labour Party government that create bad road in Jamaica. We have had bad roads for the last 40 or more years.
PNP has not been in power for 40 years.
Bad roads, Mr. Speaker. This administration will never say that poor workmanship, poor material, poor design is not a cause of some of the bad road conditions that we have. That is indisputable. Nobody debates that. And we must improve that. But the real cause of the problems that citizens are experiencing now is that Jamaica's infrastructure has aged without any systematic investment in the maintenance of the infrastructure.
Mr. Sir, you've been in office for 9 years now. What the heck have you done?
Roads that were built decades ago were not maintained. And the question must be asked, everyone who is protesting about roadways, why was this not done? It wasn't done because you did not elect governments that could create the proper economic management of the resources of the country. To give the budget to support routine and consistent maintenance of the road. Mr. Speaker, roads are not built to last forever. Roads have what they call an engineered lifetime. And the engineered lifetime of the road can only be extended if when a crack appears, you maintain it. A pothole appears, you patch it. It gets a little rain damage, you fix it. But for decades, that was not being done. Rain events happen, tropical storms happen, all kinds of things happen, damage the roads. They're not repaired, they are left there. The asphalt that is on the road is there for 30, 40 years. After that time, that breaks down. And if it is not replaced, it will deteriorate. Jamaica is at a point in time where we are suffering from aged infrastructure. It happens not just to Jamaica. Recently, the United States had to put forward an investment bill to invest in their infrastructure because they have the same problem. Aged infrastructure.
No, sir. U.S. never have the problem Jamaica have because there is a constant
the only way to
road
solve it is
project
by
in America.
ensuring that you have an economy that can generate the revenue to invest. So, Mr. Speaker, it's one thing to come and make a political point about roads. It is another thing to be able to do something about it. Mr. Speaker, we have seen politicians come and pontificate and make promises about roads, pothole free by 2003. Mr. Speaker, we are here in 2024, and the people who made that promise then are the same people who are coming now to complain. Why did they make Jamaica pothole free in 2003?
Mr. Sir, what have you done for the last 9 years?
You know why, Mr. Speaker? Because they did not create the economy to do it. And what they do now is to go around and play upon people's frustration without looking at exactly what needs to be done. Well, this administration, Mr. Speaker, knows exactly what needs to be done. So I can stand here, Mr. Speaker, and say, because we have focused on the economy, and there are those who confuse this thing, they say, Prime Minister, you must talk about the economy because people want to hear about bread and butter. Bread and butter, Mr. Speaker, is the economy, and the economy is bread and butter. There is no bread and butter without an economy. And so I talk about our economic progress, which the other side doesn't like to hear about because they can't talk about economic progress. Mr. Speaker,
Yeah, sure. I don't know how, sir. I don't know how the heck you are trying to compare Jamaica's horrific bad roads to America's roads. Yes, America have a budget to fix roads. And here, listen, may I tell you firsthand experience right here in Florida. There is a constant road construction going on somewhere. It's like there is road construction forever going on. Because once they fix this road, them gone on another project, gonna fix another road, them extending road, them building new road in a new area, them widen road because more people move into a particular area, them needs more space, then widen the road, but the projects get done and the roads get built and the road get fixed and the road get expanded and the road is done properly, where when it drizzle, as soon as it drizzle, the road no wash away. Them no build road with marl and tar water in these United States of America. Them build road properly so they can last. When them go for the fix road around here, then fix it so whether it's resurfacing or patching, if it have a hole, have a pothole, when they go figure fix it or when they go figure patch it, it is done properly. So when rain fall, it not broke out in a hole again. Them have proper drainage here, so water don't get accumulated per road. So I don't know why you are chat about Conjure. You talk about infrastructure. So since you, Mr. Smarty Pants, know about infrastructure, why your administration never put in place the funds to rebuild the roads and not patch them? Because me hear you talk about no patch road. You patch damaged road from what? You blame everybody. Everybody, Mr. Andrew Michael Holness, the first time I call your name, because you is nothing but a con man and you are conjure to me. Why you not build road, decent road that will last? You bring in the Chinese, them for come do half-ass work, build cheap road for double on a giant. And they're not lasting. And you not take no blame for it. I say the buck stops with you, sir. The buck stop with you. And you need to do something about it. No, me hear you talk about economy, and we're not, and Jamaica is not in a recession. Look here. Before me even go this, so let me see if me find the video with you in a parliament. They talk foolishness and Mark G come and rebut you and make you look like the idiot that you
In
are.
Jamaica.
Driving and
Listen.
walking on the roads require the same amount of energy as navigating an obstacle course. Prime Minister Andrew Holness reiterated that heavy rains in late 2024 contributed to the problem.
Old and aging infrastructure that was not properly maintained over the last 30 years of underinvestment and worsening, and then, Mr. Speaker, the worsening effects of climate change, destroying that infrastructure.
To blame the appalling state of the road network in Jamaica today on climate change is just totally disingenuous. The reality is that there has been an absence of any proper road maintenance policy for years. And you have been in office for 9 years, so you have superintended 9 years of neglect over the maintenance of Jamaica's road network, for which the people are holding you accountable now.
Opposition leader Mark Golding threw punches at the JLP administration for abandoning policies such as a road maintenance fund. But for Mr. Holness, a road maintenance fund, for example, comes with administrative expenses. Plus,
the funds generated from this special tax was never enough in the first place. In other words, even with the existence of a road maintenance fund, Jamaica's road in 2015, 2014, 2013, and 2011 were in no better condition than they were today. The same protests that existed about bad roads existed then that existed now. The truth is, Mr. Speaker, that the road maintenance fund had no impact.
Despite the growth in fiscal space, which is a result of the reforms and the successful execution of the IMF program under the Portia-Simpson-Miller administration, which has yielded a great legacy to this country. You have not used those resources on the road network. You have used it on a proliferation of other things. And to say that climate change is responsible for all of the potholes in the country is absolute nonsense. And the people don't believe it, and they don't accept it, and you're going to pay the consequences of it politically in the months to come.
a general election is expected this year. So, what's the fix? The Prime Minister reminded the country that a road patching program is on the way.
This phase is expected to continue until the end of March 2025. Currently, the mitigation program is 55% complete, and I am confident that we will meet our targets within the planned time frame, providing much-needed relief to our citizens.
14 Grade 1 contractors have been mobilized. Still, there are concerns.
There are concerns that have been raised regarding the patching, that the contractors patch a piece and then there's a little pothole beside it, they leave that little pothole and they've gone to another piece. We have interrogated that. Of course, the claim is that they are being economical. They don't want to focus on the small potholes. They want to focus on the big ones because that makes the driving surface easier. But we have said to them, look, patch the road properly. A small pothole left will become a big one. So just patch it now.
Mr. Holness reiterated that under the SPARK program, more extensive road repairs will be done to include drainage.
The target is that we will probably have between 600 and 660 roads that will be improved island-wide under the SPARK program. That, Mr. Speaker, will have a massive impact.
Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.
Them have 600 to 660 roads that are going to be fixed under the SPARK program. They're going to meet their deadline and meet their target by March of 2025. Hello, people. For those that don't know, 2025.
This is the road leading from
where the SPARK
Balaclava to Upperton.
Look, people. Look at the craters. Craters in the road.
I can pass this little spot.
Can you imagine
But it's gonna
if
be
you slip and slide
very
and drop in that, you're
safe.
gone.
This is the road.
Look at the craters. Look at the craters.
That look like SPARK program at work. That look like them roads in a balaclava look like SPARK working or SPARK is
It could stay
sparking.
bad.
My God Almighty, from me born and the Jamaica, no blood clot road, no road, no good. Are the worst me ever see Jamaica. Me not talk about that just one road. Every moment bomber blood clot road in a Jamaica. Oh yeah. And then big pussy examiner them now. I can stop motorists a road. One dig off people plate, I talk about car no road if it bomber clot road. And the road no road if it no bomber clot car. Could it? Jesus Christ.
Okay, SPARK program working, right? And they're going to meet their target of 600 to 660 roads by March of 2025. That's less than 2 weeks away, sir. Where the SPARK, they feel like where the light feel like the SPARK, they fix the road then. And then you have the audacity and the nerve to come up and you like a frozen mouth, come talk about Jamaica not in a recession. How Jamaica not in a recession? You open your mouth and you talk about Jamaica not in a recession. But before me even reach this, so me want to know anybody who living at the Troy Bridge area or the Troy area in a Trelawny down there, so anybody see the bridge? Me not talk about the little footbridge where them put up for people walk across. This is the footbridge. The Troy footbridge where them are built for people walk across. There is no bridge for cars to go across. Anybody see any kind of action? Anybody see any kind of action going on for Troy Bridge? For the building of Troy Bridge? Anybody? Anybody will live in the area? Anybody will on here will know anybody will live in a Troy Bridge area? See any action going on? Because listen to the liar them. Listen to them.
We are in the process of reconstructing this bridge that failed in 2021 during the passage of Tropical Storm Sandy. Now, contract is in place. Contract is valued at some $234 million. We expect that the new structure will be delivered in about 7 months. So by summer of next year, we expect that a new structure will be here. The process to constructing this new bridge involves the driving of piles, and the pile driving exercise is now taking place. we are going to be putting up triple cell box culvert, and so that will require as well some amount of fabrication being done in terms of steel work. We are going to be pouring concrete. We are going to be doing a bit of river training as well to ensure that the channel stays within a defined area, so that we don't get a situation where the structure is compromised or undermined in any way, shape, or form. We're here.
Okay, I see what we get there so far. May I read in a Loop News say the Troy Bridge is 32% complete. See what we have there? See what we have there? From them claim now, so them have the money and them do everything is ready, and them going to start construction of the Troy Bridge. Them going to put steel piles and them going to do this, and them going to do culvert, and them going to do that, and you know, horse dead, cow fat, donkey have 6 seed. All of that they're going to do. And see what we have here. This bridge is supposed to be done and ready by this summer of 2025. Me says summer for them, July. Me give them till July. And this is all we have. This is all we have. When the bridge going done? From them, send down these bunch of dunce idiot. Go down, they go put bulldozer, pan, rock stone, already affected and bridge that's already halfway broken down. Send out idiot go pant for drive on the half broke down bridge with bulldozer figure dig down the rest of the bridge, and the bulldozer turn over with the idiot. Anybody see any kind of movement at Troy Bridge? Somebody on this live must know somebody who live down in the Troy area. What see and hear and know what go on down there. What progress has been made as far as putting up the infrastructure of the bridge for vehicles to drive over? I mean, I talk about this little footpath what them have here for people walk over, so them not hang across the bridge pan rope to cross the bridge when rain fall and water a gush. I'm talking about the full infrastructure for build, because I say it is February. Me give it, them say the bridge supposed to ready summer. Okay, summer start in June. Summer is June, July, August. All right. Me give them till July, because I know so they're not already June. We are in February. July is 5 months away. What progress has been made for the Troy Bridge? What? Anybody see anything or know anything? Wanna tell me in the comment section if you see or know anything about the building of the Troy Bridge. Because all the look me, I look, and all the search me, I search me, can't find none. You know what? I have not done a complete thorough research because I have not reached out to family in Jamaica that travel the roads all the time to ask them, but I bet you're going to get an answer tonight. I bet you're going to get an answer tonight when I start calling and texting. Because this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Man, this can't continue. This can't continue. Everybody will join me since I started. Welcome, thank you. Mr. Jamaican Carlos TV, sir. Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Daisy Jerk had that about good road upon the highway and the airport runway. You got that right. And you can't even swear about the airport runway neither, so. But yeah, that's true. That's about it. That is about it. Wicked set of people, them boy, I tell you, and the man come talk about Jamaica is not in a recession. We're not in a recession. No, because we're bouncing back. We're bouncing back. So wait now, Mr. Man. If Jamaica not in a recession, sir, what we bouncing back from? What are we bouncing back from if we're not in a recession? Idiot man, you know. Idiot man, me say the man so dunce and so dumb. He go to school to write it and he then go to class because he come out of class and run behind the classroom, the block of classroom, then we play marble. So him no know nothing, he no learn nothing. Him say when Jamaica is not in a recession. So he say, you know. So he say, and hear him out full of lie now. When him a come chatting, I think say, nobody is listening and paying attention. I say the man thinks say, we are idiot. The man think we are idiot, you know. Oh my Lord. See me, hear my
I've
chat
seen
lie now.
reports suggesting that the economy is in recession. Recessions are a natural part of what is called the business cycle. Sometimes the economy goes up, sometimes it goes down. Under the PNP, the economy never went up. It was always either flatlining or declining. What we have managed to achieve here in Jamaica is a resilient economy, meaning that when unexpected things occur, we are able to respond to it, absorb the shock, and grow after. So there was an unexpected thing that happened in September, in July, in November of 2024. We had a hurricane, and that hurricane damaged significantly the agriculture sector. It disrupted electricity supply and created great damage, particularly along the south coast and the southwest coast of the island. Now, that has an impact on economic performance. And then we had a sustained period of rains leading to another tropical storm, Raphael, which again impacted the agriculture sector, impacted tourism, impacted commerce in general. But not only that, it destroyed our road network. And this government has been able to deal with everybody who was affected by the hurricane. Over 14,000 persons have benefited with not some small grant, big grants like $400,000 to repair their homes. And it is still going on now. We're still in the field helping people who have not yet got their grants. We have assisted the farmers, and the farmers, I must thank the farmers, they went back out into the field and they have started to produce again. The latest report on consumer confidence and business confidence shows that both are rising, so that the outlook and the expectation of people is that the economy is going to do well. Jamaica is not in a recession. Recession is not only that the economic growth has declined for 2 quarters. It is a necessary condition if you want to say that there is a recession, but it's not sufficient because you need to look at other variables, other factors. Unemployment. If the economy declines significantly, then you would expect to see a rise in unemployment. That is not happening. Consistently, we are showing very good unemployment figures. And in fact, we have been showing consistently for the last decade a decline in unemployment, and we are now at the lowest ever unemployment figure. When you look at businesses going, as I stand here, I see several trucks passing with aggregate. Where are they going to with the aggregate? They're going to build. So people are investing, people are building. So the economy is growing still, right? The challenge is that we have been hit by some shocks. And we are existing in a time when we will have quite a bit of shocks. And our mindset and mentality must change. We must be able to stand up and take the blows, absorb them, get back on our feet and grow. Nobody is coming to save us. Nobody is giving us any favors. It's a new world. And this administration recognized that long ago, which is why we have been preaching to you, the people. We want you to be economically independent. That is what we want you to be, economically independent. You can stand on your own 2 feet, earn your own income, push your own key, make your own decisions. The Jamaica Labour Party, the government that I represent, has changed the mentality of Jamaicans. Amen. We don't believe in dependency. Amen. We don't want nothing from nobody. We're going to do it on our own, with our own resources. Trump do.
So, Mr. John Crosser, If you believe that nobody is coming to help us and we have to help ourselves, and this administration is facilitating that, why come when the people them start look about themselves and try to fix up themselves, why come you and your dirty crowbait then go knock out their foot for under them? Eh? How come you don't want to see people prosper? You talk, preach and talk and preach and talk and talk foolishness about them they have to help themselves and they have to do this and they do that, and because we have to help ourselves, we have to be independent. How come you gone down a White River, gone and knock out the rafters, then put out from under them? These people that are running rafts as a tourist attraction, you don't want them to prosper. They go and get license what they have to pay for. Them have to pay for license. And them get the license and out there doing them little ones and twos and collecting them ones and twos and doing them twos and fews. And I help themselves. And why you do? You send out why them to go out there, go mess with the people them, go chop up their raft, go extort money out of them. And when you can't extort money out of them, you dismantle them raft and put them out of business. Why you do it, Conjure? Why you do it? Why you so lion thief? Why you so lion thief? You is nothing but a scamming, sticky finger, three finger Sam. You lie, you lie, you lie. And of course, when you lie, you lie, you lie, you're going thief, thief, and thief. You every time the people are try to build up themselves and do one little thing to help themselves and help their family to be self-sufficient. Between you and your big hoof wife, gonna knock out them business from under them. She go take bulldozer for bulldoze down people farmland. Land that is producing. This is their livelihood. You go figure she go take bulldozer figure tear down the people them farm that is producing. Them helping themselves, them doing them own little thing to help themselves and build up themselves and their family. Your dirty Bigfoot wife got go figure bulldoze down the people them farmland. Eh? The people them down at Bernard Lodge live and work them look work and save them look money, buy property down in a Bernard Lodge, pay for land down there. Mind you, this is ancestral land that them family, them grandparents, great-grandparents, mother and father hand down to them because it was a sugar plantation. And they got the land as payment from the colonizers that own the plantation. The people them live there, born and grow there. And some come and buy land down there and start build them like a house. And what you gonna do? Because you want the land, Mr. Land Grabber, Mr. Thief. You go lie in a parliament and say gangs are stealing land and selling land and bandula business going on and blah, blah, freaking blah. And take bulldozer and go bulldoze down the people, them house where them have build up one brick by brick. Go bulldoze down their land. And you come chat your mouth full of chat about every poor man. Every poor man must be able to build them mansion. The poor man them run down there to build them mansion. And what you gonna do? You and your jealous pussy eye thief himself go down there and box down them, box out them foot from under them and knock down their land, them house, and take their land. How land what them pay for, what them have proofs that them pay for land. And that you gonna do. But you are trying to tell people about say we have to be self-sufficient. We have to be with nobody that coming to help us. And we're going to have to be on our own. We're on our own. and we're going to have to plant, and we're going to have to do this, and we're going to have to do that. People who want to plant and start up fit and their farm on a little piece of land and need help from government to get seeds to plant or feeding to raise chicken and pig and cow and goat. You and rather wrap up with one another and thief out everything and give on a friend. And give on a friend to sell. And nobody now get no help from you, Mr. Thief and Junker, Conjure. You is a wicked man. You are a wicked man. No, sir. You have to come out. You have to come out, sir. You have to come down off of the truck. But the man said, let me, hey, Lord God, let me tell you what, let me let the man say his piece about what you have to do. Here, you have to, you may have to make the man tell you what to do. Because you, sir, is a dirty piece of excrement.
Unless me lose half of you to blood clot a conference, man. You make the whole of we look like a blood clot fool. Come to think of it, you know. I think this man has sell the blood clot election to Marky G, you know. I tell you, millions him I get for sell out to the blood clot. Can't I look at sell out, man, you know. You're going back a conference again with the light bomb clot. Advance on people when you tell the people them that 2 years already, man. And you have fuck up the party, you know, Mr. Andrew Holness. Right now, me I tell you, you make me feel shame. As a big labor rights supporter, you make me feel shame. And you know, say me a no bias man when me a blood clot talk and me not put my mouth a ground and talk when me a talk. You gone back again, gone fool the people them and tell them about light blood clot scam. When you tell them it already, they don't expect the people them that you know them bumbo clotted. You know nothing else to tell the people them. Now you go talk about you take a GTC after that because Canada do the same blood clot thing. You try follow Canadian blood. I think you follow. Yeah? Why me don't know what's wrong with you, bro, God, but me know me sister you sell out the country, brother. I sell you sell out the country. You not build the country. I'm not business what you want to say. Because you're going back with the same bumbo clot lie again. Go and tell the people like you know expect the people to remember. So you tell them that blood clot 2 times. This is the 3rd time now you tell them about you dismantle light and you win, you know, dismantle the light. You come again, you know, dismantle light and you use but the same something again. Man, come down, man. Come down, bro, God. Come down. Sorry to say, come down, man. Yeah, man. Come down, brother. Up in the truck.
Come down, Conjure. Come down. Time come for you for come down. And I would like to implore Mr. Mark Golden, when them people here go put them finger in a ink, you see, and put them X or whatever them put by your name, trust and believe. Everybody's eyes are opening up and they are watching and they are listening and they are going to hold the buckle torch to your foot, sir. So don't think you just have to slide in and go sit down pan throne like king pan throne and just continue with the bullcrap. It now work. It now work. Me say, people eye open, them looking, them listening, and them watching. And them just waiting, you know. So when you decide, sir, say you get into or when the people decide, so they want you to get a chance and go in an office, trust and believe, you know, just like go in so and continue with the bullcrap and the same old, same old. It not happen. It not happening. Because people know so they can go out and protest the hell out of everything. And more people are doing it. So make sure when you go in there, first and foremost, you must clean freaking house. Go in there with a broom, a push broom and a hose like Auntie Jessie when she sweep out intestines and clean house. And make sure, say, all of your campaign promises where you come and promise the people, make sure, say, you follow through and keep your promises. Because we're not taking no more. We're not taking no more. We're done with the foolishness. We are done. Done with the foolishness. All right? Blessings, Violet Watson, for joining me this afternoon, darling. Thank you so much for being here. Ransford McLean, Wagwan, family Wagwan. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all so very much. Annie Jones, welcome, darling. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all so very much. And then listen now, people, if you didn't tap up the like button yet, you see, please tap it up for me. Please tap up the like button and also share this live out, please. I appreciate you so very much. Make somebody know, tell somebody. Send out the link to somebody and tell them, say, this is Debbie Jervis from Debbie Jervis TV. When you see me all over the place, all about Pan Carlos page and all about Pan producer Wayne page, who is coming up soon, shortly. So yes, darlings, thank y'all so very much for joining me. And again, before I go, if you have not already done so, please go out and register yourself to vote. Bring your friend, bring your family, bring a neighbor, bring somebody in the community with you when you go register to vote. The registration rolls come out May 31st. Go and register to vote, please. And once you done vote and you check and you name upon the rolls, when they call election, get yourself to a polling station by any means necessary. Stick your finger in the ink and put it against somebody and vote for yourself, vote for your family, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, generations to come. Vote for your country. Because again, I say, your vote is your voice. Your vote is your voice. And let your voices be heard. And don't want me say, I don't want to hear nobody going to talk, but after the thing set, man, then go and do what they want to do anyway. Listen, your vote could be the deciding factor in turning this whole country around. Hear what I say. Your one vote could be the deciding factor that tip the scales, that turn the whole country around. Don't let that opportunity pass you. Do not let the opportunity pass you. Go out and vote. Vote your conscience, vote for your country, vote for yourself, and vote for your family and the future of the country and your future generations to come. Make the spirit of our ancestors rise up in you, and you go out there and you vote the hell out of voting. Okay, my family? I appreciate you all again so very much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tap up the like button before you leave, man. Tap up the like button before you leave. Share out the live, share out the live. And if you're here and you have not subscribed, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. And click the notification bell for all. So next, like me say, next time I push out my head like gala walks out the wall, when we get notified, and you can come over and join me in my playpen. All right, lovelies? I thank you all so very much. Me love you like sweet potato pudding. And me love sweet potato pudding. All right, my peeps, walk good. Peace and love, everybody. One perfect love. Take care. Because you know what? I gone. All right, my loves. Go on over, go producer Wayne. Now come up now, So I want to go on over there. Go on over there. Go. Heal up producer Wayne. Come here. Me on my way. Me put on my track shoes and me run go over there. All right, people. Have a wonderful night.